What's up, A Connection TV? This is Carlos.
All right.
Vanessa Michelle.
Okay.
Dinah.
Okay.
Let's go this way.
True Terrace Williams, baby. What's going on, y'all?
Yes. And we're here to talk about drugs and relationships and how they intermingle and how they could destroy something or help it, or people get together because of the drugs, or
conflict.
Yeah, it's just a freaking window of secrets and shit. Skeletons in the closet. So, anybody had experience with anybody that you know, like taking drugs, or you ever been sedated by somebody, or?
Definitely not.
I don't know any experience from any dates from any guys. I know it's not like I walked in the living room and I saw a girl like smoking a pipe. You know, I'm saying, hey, you want to share this needle real quick? Let's do it.
Yeah, for real.
Nothing like that. I mean, I've heard some crazy stories. You know, people. I don't know. Maybe a girl took like 2 E-pills. And, you know, that was the first time she came to the dude's apartment. But,
oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, you know, yeah. So I mean, you gotta be a scientist.
No, because I know right now in a lot of the club scenes, drugs are playing a major role on certain things.
Yeah.
And things are being slipped in, and people are selling certain things under the table. And you see these people like passing out, and for the clubs to like basically stay open and all that stuff, they kicking those people out, and they're not taking responsibility for it. Because cops and ambulances come and escort these people, and why aren't the clubs being shut down or anything like that? You know what I'm saying?
Because it's a business, man. It's a business. It's like stopping cigarettes because it's killing people. You know what I'm saying? It's giving people cancer. It's like stopping cigarettes. Like, you can only stop with so much, and some of those drugs that they pass around, you know, in the clubs, it gives them, you know, business most of the time too. It gets more people. It gets them, especially when the person's high, it makes them want to get more drinks. You know,
it's ridiculous.
Like that, you know.
Can I just say for the record that I am sick to death of having to buy a new drink every time I have to go to the bathroom. Like, can't leave it at the bar, can't, you know.
That's why you make the guys buy the drink. So you don't have to have that problem.
You take notes from this girl.
Hello.
Okay.
But I've definitely not come across that problem before.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a real good thing. If you were,
I'm saying, how does everybody feel about drugs? Period. Like, I mean, you cool with, because you know you have weed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
That's not a drug.
yeah.
It's like a vegetable.
Alright, we can skip that, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, how about eat? Like, some people do eat on a regular basis, especially if they're going out, you know, to release, to feel loose, to feel in this virtual, sensual world and this, that. Well, so I heard.
yeah.
Try.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't do drugs. I don't believe in anyone doing drugs.
Right.
I mean, yeah, that's as simple as that.
I do my Long Islands and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Go Long Island.
Yeah, I can do a Long
No
Island.
drink here and there, you know what I'm saying? I do that, but to do all that extra stuff, you know, people get different like reactions and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
And you don't know if maybe the person you're doing a drug with, they might flip, maybe there might be a little rape scene, you know, little unpredictable kind of, you know, events going on out there for them.
I mean, you really have to, I believe that you really have to be going through some intense things in your life to, you know, to go ahead and do drugs. There's no one who is absolutely sane, living a healthy life, you know, who would do that. Maybe they'll smoke some weed on the side, but I mean, anybody, you really have to be going through some intense emotional or mental problems.
Yeah, and anyone who's going through that kind of thing is obviously not in a position for a relationship. I mean, they've got other demons that they're battling.
Exactly.
You can't fight them for him. Like, you gotta.
Well, sometimes when you have 2 druggies, they have a connection. Maybe the supplier, or I don't know. But I've seen some drugged up people with a new person each week, each day at times, and like I wonder to myself, like, what does that person see in him, or what does that person see in her? And I personally think that what he sees or she sees is the drugs, because he got the hookup and she wants the hookup, and she wanted.
So they're gonna hook up.
They're gonna hook up. But the thing about that is, when you share a needle, I don't know if a lot of you guys check on statistics and stuff. The HIV rate has skyrocketed. And instead of decreasing, is increasing each year, and I think it's up to 80% now, or is it? Or I think it's 80% amongst gay men, or 45%, I think, something like that. And the rate went up 10% for the United States. So it's like a couple of million people with AIDS now, which is kind of crazy and scary at the same time. And like, I'm not saying that a lot of it is because of the drugs, but sharing needles, you exchanging blood and stuff, so I'm pretty sure that's kind of helping.
Yeah, I think it's really, really sad and unfortunate that people think that they need to turn to drugs to fix their inner demons or or emotional, you know, try to fight the emotional battles that they're going through. But also, you know, drug is an addiction, just like there are many, many other addictions all across the board. It's not just drugs. You can, you know, take sex, you know, to a degree. You have bondage sex and all these other types of addictions that are really, really, you know, it speaks about a person's inner self. And then you know, you have abuse in relationships. Look at the Chris and Rihanna situation. People may not get too involved in it, but these are all addictions on so many different levels. And when you look at these different forms of abuses, you have to look at why. What is making these people turn to drugs? What is this making these people become abusive? What is making these people, you know, jump into gangs and all these other, you know, different issues? So drugs is just one part of the bigger problem.
Well, did they ever say like what triggered him to? Because I don't think I heard about that. Like what triggered him to?
Was it Chris Brown and Rihanna thing?
Yeah, was he drunk? Did they just come out from?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure, because he's a celebrity and she's a celebrity. Even though he's underage, I'm pretty sure they give them liquor at these parties because they came from like this Grammy thing. And supposedly what the police report said that they just disclosed was that he received a text. Rihanna snatched the phone from him, I believe, or she seen the text from another woman that he used to mess with. She grabbed it, they got into a fight, they started beefing verbally. Then when she grabbed the phone, he got mad and he hit her, something like that. And then he was hitting her. Then she pretended to call her assistant, I believe, and she faked like a voicemail, faked leaving a voicemail, or faked speaking to her assistant, but he thought she was speaking to her. But what she said that triggered him to like hit her more was that, oh, have the cops ready. She told that to her assistant. So he thought he was gonna be in deep shit, which he's in deep shit anyway. But yeah, that's basically what happened. And then biting and kicking and scratching and.
Just with a text message.
Yeah. I mean, supposedly, that's what they say.
Do when you're young and immature.
Yeah, because they were even talking about it on ET. Also, they were saying that, you know, that she took his car keys.
Yeah, she threw it.
She threw it out the window.
Supposedly, yeah.
And he got pissed off. Those are the keys to his Lamborghini, so he got pissed off.
Yeah.
My thing is, you shouldn't have to beat on any woman. Period. You know what I'm saying? That makes you a weak person. That shows that you have no control. And it's just like, nah, this is a serious topic. But my thing is. And I heard Chris Brown, I'm not talking dirt, you know, I love Chris Brown, I love his performance, you know, I show him love and support, and I feel bad for him, you know, I hope, you know, because all I know is, you know, martial arts, you know, you're beating on this girl, Rihanna, out of all people, you know what I'm saying?
She gotta knock you with a umbrella.
I wouldn't say out of all people. I mean, out of people, you're a woman. I mean, anybody in particular.
No, I'm just saying because Rihanna's become, she's grown.
Better than the next one of us sitting on this chair.
I'm just saying like she's just growing into this icon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gonna go?
Maybe he was on drugs. I don't know, but
bite her too. Like,
well, I just have to tell all the women out there, you know, don't lose your standards. Don't lose your requirements. Don't lose who you are just for the sake of love. Love yourself, and you know, true love will follow you.
We don't condone drugs, but if you do drugs, you have your issues, and that helps you. If it don't, seek help. But anyway,
responsible for your own actions.
Yes,
period. So.
and a lot of love. But anyway, thanks for chilling with us. This is Carlos,
Vanessa, Michelle,
Diana,
Troy, Terrence, Williams.
Thanks for joining us again.
Yes, and keep subscribing, y'all.
All right, laters.